Hi, it's Sunday, so we're working on the train layout here at AAA Hobbies, and today's kind of a tedious day in the sense that we did plaster cloth last week, but this week we had to go back with some shaping plaster, and we put the shaping plaster in everything, mixed it up, and then basically the way I do it, some people take a stick or a paint stirrer and they take it and they slop it on the side and then go back and smooth. I just usually mix it up and take a big handful of plaster and go around these edges. Why are we doing that? To fill in any of the holes that have opened up where the plaster cloth wasn't quite good enough. Plus we get rid of the ridge from where the wood meets the foam, meets the plaster cloth. So we did both sides, all around, put plaster on it, let it dry. Now that we've smoothed out the plaster around here, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to lay down some of the groundwork features up on this top level, the end scale level. And that's one of the reasons we made this little template before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the road and lay it down. I'm going to cut out areas like where I'm going to put a lake and things like that, and then I'll draw them on. And that way I know where my buildings will go, where my road is, and where my groundwork is, my turf and things like that, so I can lay those down. So we have put down our template, and as you can see, there's a lot of gaps or a lot of spaces or cutouts on this. What I did was I went back on this and I cut out all the spaces where there's buildings and land features and things like that, and this is the tunnel. And I drew in with a felt marker where all these things were, so that once I remove this, and I'll do it right now as we're standing here talking about it, you just lift these pieces off. That's the road, and now you can see there's the road drawn out. And if I take off, say, this piece here, bear with me here. You can see I've got my lake, I've got my train station area, this road here, and as I talk here, I'll just take these pieces off. The reason I'm doing this is so that I can see exactly where everything's going to be when I put down my turf and my groundwork and my building bases and things like that. So it looks like a big jigsaw puzzle, but it's really not. It's just a template. And I'll remove the last couple pieces here. I'll take this piece off the back here. And there you have it. I have everything drawn onto the top here that's going to be on the end scale layout, and I'll put all my buildings back and just plan out where things are going to be. Now we're at the point where we can put our buildings back. As you see, I've got everything drawn, and the idea is now I can take my buildings and know exactly where they go. And I'll just, for example, throw a couple of them up here. And I'll do that with everything. But what we'll do next time is we'll look at putting scenery material, literally putting the material down on here. We have some road kit. This is a Woodland Scenics product that comes with asphalt and concrete paste you can put down for your road. We'll look at some of the materials like fine turfs and blended turfs that'll go onto these areas where there's grass and so forth. We'll grab some trees like these Bachman Scenescapes trees, and we're ready to start doing scenery next time. And we'll see you next Sunday.